Today I'm breaking down every type of Apex Legends fan, from the actually psychotic Titanfall players to the controller players who are ashamed of their aim assist. There's definitely a lot to cover, but I'm gonna start off with what you click for, the Titanfall players. Now I don't know what kind of drugs were put into the code of Titanfall, but that game created one of the most addicted player bases I've ever seen in my life. World War III could be announced and somebody would find a way to link it to Titanfall 3. Under every Apex Legends post, there's always gonna be a mandatory, they canceled Titanfall 3 for this post. It makes me think that every Titanfall fan probably hates Apex Legends. And to be fair, look at this gameplay.
One kill. One kill. One kill.
Now look at this gameplay. I understand it now. Titanfall players just miss when they could fly around the map. It's like if you took Apex Legends and replaced the movement with Valorant movement or something like that. Now in game, things are completely different. But they have insane god tier level movement, but they're still a shitty player. They also know everything about everything in the game. Titanfall players will pick up a 30-30 repeater and talk about how it's connected to Ash's grandma's brother's boyfriend's dog. And I respect that, you know, that's passion. Which brings me on to the next group. Movement players. There's a character in Naruto who moves so fast that he basically has like a flee on sight command. Apex needs to create those and start giving them to movement players, bro. Just put a green aura with black dots around the character so we can know how good they are moving around. I swear to God, sometimes I'll be fighting and I see somebody do a wall jump, a super glide, literally anything, and I don't even continue the fight. I just turn around and run away. A movement player's biggest weakness is somebody who knows how to run away from a fight. You can't mantle jump if we're in an open field. Buddy. The type of movement that a lot of these guys have comes at a cost of something, bro. Like, do you see the stuff that Fade does? Like, hold on, bro. Let's get an instant replay on that and put it in slow motion for the normies. Alright, so Fade immediately starts off with the mantle jump, follows up by walking on thin fucking air. Fatigue jumps off that wall. At this point, he's already gained his Q points, but he jumps on the spike and super glides successfully into the kill. That counter is not for successful movement techs either. It's to keep track of how many things were sacrificed to hit all those. Every point ticked is 2 years away from grass. So in order to reach this level of movement, you can't touch grass for 10 years. But if I was to name one type of movement player that you should always run from every time, it's the Octane mains, bro. It's just because of neo strafing. I mean, look at this shit. What do you do? Although most, if not all, movement techs are much easier on PC, there's still a group of these forbidden controller crackheads who are goated at movement and have aim assist. And if this is you, bro, my business email is open. I'm down for some training. This is kind of on the side, but the fact that controller players and PC players have basically a whole different games worth of mechanics between them is very annoying, and hopefully one day Apex finds a way to integrate like tap strafing into controller. Either way, next up we have our cheaters. Now if you think that this group is rare, you're wrong. There's wall hackers, there's Zen users, there's Zim users, there's soft aimbotters. There's just a lot of people who are hacking enough to have an advantage in the game, but not really rage hacking or anything like that. Like, you can still kill them. A lot of cheaters, they cheat either because everybody else is cheating, they don't actually care about getting banned, or they just suck. Some people are also just built different. Like, look at this one clip.
Oh my god. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Yeah, never mind that. The most common form of cheats is definitely gonna be like Cronus Zen. It literally took me like 20 seconds to go on the internet and find a Cronus Zen online to buy. It is literally as easy as ordering a pizza. And honestly, I'm not sure what we can do about that. Next up, we got controller players. Controller players can fall into two different categories: aim assist lovers or people who are ashamed to have aim assist. Me? I'm an aim assist lover. Y'all saw that clip back there and what I look like with no aim assist. And there is no shame in my game. I can't be the only one who used to play Fortnite and having to deal with PC players who constantly said, bro, you're nothing without aim assist, bro. Like, yes, I'm using a controller. If this is you, keep doing you. But if you're one of those ashamed controller players who wants to switch to mouse and keyboard just to prove that they're good without aim assist, I'm gonna need you to lock in, my brother. The video ends here. Again, if you see my style of editing, you know you think you can do something like this, my business email is in my channel description. Send me your work, send me your price, and we can talk.